Hey YouTube, my name is Julian Hemmendinger, and I'm gonna start doing a little review thing on here. I think I don't really have anything set up yet, or I don't know how I'm really gonna do this yet, but I know I'm gonna start posting videos, and depending on whether you guys like them, I'll keep doing them. Well, actually, screw you guys. I'll probably just keep doing them. I might change it through over time. I don't know because I can't really come up with that greatest stuff to say, as you can see, but let me tell you a little about myself. I'm a wannabe actor, I guess. I love film, and I'm a member of a website called spill.com. It's a great website. You should check it out. And the review I'm going to do today is for a movie called Extreme Movie. Yeah, it was about as good as it sounds. It's this dumb movie. It's like the scary movies, basically, if you could not figure that much out. But the thing that caught my attention was it wasn't directed by those same schmucks, the Friedberg and Seltzer. So I was like, oh, maybe this won't be so bad. And then I saw, oh, what's that Jewish guy's name? Andy Samberg was attached. I was like, oh, that guy's funny. So I watched it, and it had a lot of stars in it, sure, and Michael Cera was listed first in there, and okay, I laughed a couple times, but it really wasn't that great. The highlights, let's see if I can remember any. The guy who's the singer in Old School and at the end of The Hangover, he's in it at one point. He says something kind of funny when they sing a song, which is so annoying. But the setup of the movie is it's basically like they saw Not Another Teen Movie and they thought, let's make this dumb. And they just did that. They took that concept and just made it extreme, I guess, but it shouldn't. I feel like when they first came up with the idea for the film, it wasn't called Extreme Movie. It was called Sex or Fuck the Movie, because every plot in the movie, I'll explain why there's many plots in this film, revolves just around sex. And it opens all right, but they have a joke in there that you just see where it's gonna go, and it just goes there, and you're like, that was dumb. But they have a couple things that are kind of funny, but just some stuff was just so disgusting, and as many gay jokes in there as they could put in, but they weren't even good gay jokes. It was like, you're gay, and that's funny. Let's see. But the way the movie's set up is they made a movie, but then they realized, oh, it has to be a certain length. So the movie dips in and out. Whenever the movie starts to get boring, it seems like the editor was like, well, let's just cut this extra crap that we filmed. Because they have a bunch of stuff, like the guy who played Shaggy and Scooby-Doo does some stuff where he talks about safe sex, and it's kind of funny. He talks about how to talk to a chick if you give her herpes, but kind of weird stuff, stuff that's not really that funny. And they go into how to tell people you have STDs, and there's a whole thing about STDs that they thought was funny, but wasn't very good. The way it's set up, though, if you've seen another terrible movie, it's called TV the Movie with Steve-O. It's like Robot Chicken made a live-action movie, almost. And they just cut in these crappy skits. But the main story is this. I think he's 18. He mentions being 18, but he's looks like he's 12, this main character, and you think he's trying to get laid the whole time, but then once he gets the opportunity, he just doesn't want to. And it just shows all the lame characters get laid in really dumb and disgusting, ridiculous ways. And I mean, overall, it was okay. But near the end, I was like, it just really dragged on. I was watching it on TV, and I looked at the clock, and it said 1:05 or something like that, and I was like, this is gonna go for another 25 minutes, but I knew I was going to do this, and I was like, I have to watch this whole thing. Thank God it ended about 10 minutes later, but it drags on too long, and there's a lot of really unfunny parts. My recommendation is, if you're bored, you really want to watch something, I mean, it's always great to watch something new that you haven't seen. I mean, if it's on cable and you just happen to see it, or even if it's already playing, you just be like, oh, check that out. It's okay. It's definitely not like up here. It's more like down there where you can't see my hand. So, yeah, that's what I gotta say about extreme movie or sexual movie. Well, in the comment section, just tell me what you guys thought, and maybe some crap to review or something, and hopefully someone will say something awesome, and this will get me off the ground with this. Peace out.